Today we're gonna take a look at the Cooler Master Masterliquid ML240L RGB all-in-one cooling solution. So let's just dive into it. As I said, we're going to take a look at the Cooler Master Masterliquid ML240L RGB all-in-one liquid cooler. This is the Cooler Master Masterliquid ML240L RGB. So the RGB areas are both the fans and the pump. It fits on all CPUs basically. Fairly easy to install. Could have a little bit longer cables or more manageable cables. Maybe get the connections on the pump on one side each, because it makes it a bit hard to mount the radiator. So the temperatures, it manages fine. So far we haven't overclocked anything yet and tried it out that way, but we're gonna go back to the overclocking and trying to see how good it cools it by then. It's a 2-fan system with a nice and thin radiator. As I said, easy to mount, especially on this motherboard, which is a tough one. Well, it's named Tough. It's not a tough motherboard. It's the Asus Tough. All the things you need for it, the cooling paste, which is pre-mounted on it, and you get the screws that you need to mount it on the AMD or the Intel processors. You get the back plate. The screws are long enough to mount the radiator in between the panel here, so that's also great. You get a little touch dial down here where you can edit the colors without going into any software. Do I like the I/O? Well, to be honest, it's like a really nice system to install. It works as it is a double fan. We're gonna be able to overclock this CPU fairly high without any real issue, I imagine. I haven't tried that out yet, as I said. I'm gonna get to a video later on where we overclock this system, which is it is in right now, and then we're gonna take a look at the numbers and see how it goes. And it's hooked up to a Ryzen right now, Ryzen 7, and so we're gonna have a lot of fun overclocking and see how hard we can push this cooling system. Check the link down below for Amazon link for Cooler Master's Masterliquid LM240L RGB, and hit the subscribe button and little bell icon to get a notification. All the items in this case is gonna be reviewed and checked, including the case itself, because the case itself I have some issues with, but we'll get back to them later. Until then, have a great one, and thank you for watching, and don't forget, hit the subscribe.